Greetings and welcome to Old Drunken Discography, where old friends and fans come together to BS, argue, occasionally agree, and discuss a musical artist. Some upcoming artists we are covering are Rage Against the Machine, The Smashing Pumpkins, finally, and then some Misfits. If those interest you, please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out. Today's artist, though, is The Doors. We will be listing our top 5 songs. Um, will somebody pick Light My Fire? I don't know. But you know who's good at lighting fires?
The
Firestarter
fire
by
starter.
Stephen King.
There you go. I was
Stephen
thinking
King,
he was
do
in
you?
Butthead.
Well, they do too. Stephen King, do you like the Doors? What's your favorite Doors songs? Everybody at Stephen King on Twitter. Tell them to check out Old Drunken Discography. Um,
He's
so
probably a celebration of the lizard kind of guy.
like our rant and rank, we're gonna change the rules up a little bit here. The rules are no repeats allowed unless it's your number one song. So if someone calls your song out first, you gotta pick a different one. That way we ensure a bigger, better playlist. With me today, he's the backdoor man, Tim.
Oh, yeah. The men don't know, but the little girls understand.
Everybody get on SoundCloud and look up Angora backdoor entry, and you'll understand why that matters.
And he discovered that because he's a wandering musician, Will.
I wish I was a wanderer. I'm still at home, guys.
He's the unknown soldier. That's Jason.
Oh, this show is so fun because it's not scripted at all. Nobody knows who's gonna say what.
No, we really don't.
Half the time, we don't even know what we're going to say. Like, I
That's
have
true.
no idea what I'm saying right now.
I do have an issue with talking through things while I experience them, and I apologize for spoiling the two of you sometimes. But we don't really talk about it. We try not to.
We don't talk about ODD. All right. So
You
let's
down with
start with
ODD?
Tim. Tim, what is your fifth favorite Door song?
Well, man, this is going to be tough. I am definitely going to choose something that I just discovered in the last week, though. And I'm going to go off of Full Circle. I'm going with Vertilac because that is one of the funkiest things I've heard, and I love it. I think it's an incredible song, and I can't wait to listen to it over and over and over again.
Will.
I'm just glad that's the song you picked from that record, because that's the one that didn't make me want to throw my fucking self. I didn't want to defenestrate myself. Let's put it that way.
I mean, I liked the album, but yeah, this song was an immediate like, oh my goodness, where has this been all my life? So.
Yeah.
All right. I like it. I like it. My number 5 is off of Waiting for the Sun, and it's Not to Touch the Earth.
All right,
That's a good choice.
fair.
That's a good choice. It's a good song.
It would have been in mine.
Yeah. I'm glad I got to it first. I love the chorus in this one. The keys sound so sinister, and that pause around the 2-minute mark. The song just gets better and better the longer it goes on. And this is the famous Lizard King line, which instantly brings me back to season 4, episode 13 of The Simpsons, Selma's Choice. It's a great fucking song. I didn't know it was a single.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's one of the ones that I stumbled. Well, there's 2 of them on my list that I didn't know were singles until after I already heard them and picked them. So.
Yeah, honestly, I remember hearing it in some movie at some point, so I'm sure it was a single for something, for
I
sure.
don't ever remember hearing that was a.
And I've definitely heard non-singles in movies too. The End being in Apocalypse Now being probably the most famous example.
I mean, we'll get to this later, but Smashing Pumpkins, The Beginning is the End is the Beginning from the Watchmen trailer was a very big surprise for most because it was a B-side nobody ever had heard before.
I thought that was in a Batman movie.
Yeah, that was on the
No. There was an upbeat version called The End is the Beginning is the End, and that was the one that was a single. But it was a remix that was on the EP for the single, and most people in the fan base hated it because it was slow. So the fact that it was, 10 years later, hey, fuck you too, Tim.
I didn't say anything.
Look at this. Look at
I'm
this.
listening.
I'm gonna keep y'all up until 4 a.m. It's gonna be
No, no.
amazing.
See, this is just Will. Will he did the same thing I did on the Green Day episode that's never going to come out, and the same thing you did on the Metallica episode. Like that's fine, you know. Give the man his pumpkins.
Well, we will. We will.
Oh,
It's
I mean,
coming. It's coming.
We'll see.
I'm already doing homework.
All right. Will, what's your number 5?
I'm gonna go America because it is just like the like proto doom metal like synth psychedelic. The Doors are such an interesting band, and I'll put it that way. This song could be any number of genres in the modern day,
What
but
album's it on?
It's on LA.
Oh, I found it. I found it.
yeah. It's on y'all's favorite record, so that's why I put it on there.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, it's a dope song, man. Not a typical Doors song. Super weird and heavy.
It's my number 6.
Well, but to be fair, Jason's number 5 was my number 6 as well. So
okay.
Bands,
So the fun begins. Got to start picking new ones.
You guys haven't picked any of mine yet, so.
Okay.
Well, Tim, what's your number 4 then?
Oh wait, no. Are you done with America?
Yeah, I mean it's awesome. I don't know. You should listen to it. And you know what? I don't have to tell you about it. You should go find the playlist and put it in your own ears, is what I'm saying.
All right, my number 4 is A Wintertime Love.
Ooh, nice. Wow. Okay.
Nice. That's a deep cut. I like it.
The song is just so pretty. It's a great love song, one of my new favorites. It's swingy and just a really fun song. So many notes I got, but
dig it.
That's my deep cut.
That's beautiful, man. I like it. I'm gonna just go ahead and just throw Blue Sunday from Morrison Hotel on there as well. I just thought it was so gorgeous and a beautiful song. And coming after Peace Frog and Before Ship of Fools, which you both love very much, both of those songs, I thought it was better than both of them. So that's why it's there. It's great.
All right. Tim, what's your number 4?
Well, I'm scrambling a little bit.
We'll start another one?
No.
Number 7?
I'm going to go off of, I think it's Waiting for the Sun. I'm going to go 5-1.
Yeah. Good job, dude.
Yeah, I love that song.
That was actually my number 5, and I decided to move it just in case.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's a great song. Great closer. Great song.
Like proto-punk even, I would say.
Yeah.
Super in that vein.
Even proto like alterna rock, like it's almost like that 2000s White Stripes, Queens of the Stone Age kind of feel, where we're, like we're stomping along, and we're not like heavy metal or anything, but we're just rocking along.
Yeah, man.
It's a great song, love it.
Ooh, that's like what, 3 off of the same album?
Yeah, I mean honestly, yeah.
All right, Will, what's your number 3?
Yes, the River Knows.
Off of?
From, I want to say, is Waiting for the Sun as well.
Wow. Okay.
Is it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's just so gorgeous, and like it doesn't sound like anything else that band's put out. Like it's just got this vibe of like, it's just so good. And then it goes in the 5-1. Like it belongs together with the 5-1. It's just so good. And that was not intentional, but yeah, they are right after one another. So that's perfect. It's beautiful. Listen to it.
Ooh, that's a lot of Waiting for the Sun. All right.
2 records, Morrison Hotel and Waiting for the Sun, are definitely being represented so far, for sure.
Yep. Tim, what's your number 3?
I'm going to go to the debut album, and I'm going to go Take It As It Comes. I know it's like not the obvious choice of this album, but I do love this album. So I like even the deep cuts. No, every time this song comes on, I love the lyrics. I love the music. I love the Doors, especially in their like pop single things where they're not doing 12-bar blues. They like to do a thing where they do the song and then they do it again, but it's a little more intense. Kind of like Lounge Act by Nirvana did it very well as well. And I love that, where you come in and you're like, okay, here's the song. And then, no, here's the song. And we're going to crank it up like a couple notches.
Yeah.
And it just gets stuck in my head all the time. If I have to think about it, it's probably my entry point, because as I mentioned in the previous video, I'd probably heard the Ramones cover first and went, oh, that's pretty awesome. Let me check it out. And yeah, I love that song. It's a great song. And you should love it too.
All right, well, my number 3, I was going to go with Hardwood Floor.
That's a bold choice.
Yeah.
I like it.
But I ended up with a harder or a more bolder choice. And it's going to be the Mosquito.
That's 2. We got 2 off of it.
Nobody's going to take this seriously ever again. We're screwed.
Oh no, we're very serious. Once you listen to this, you'll be like, "Oh, this is awesome."
I'm just being a hater. I'm joking.
I know.
It's so dumb. It's so good. It reminds me of Pearl Jam's Bugs, with its absurdity. Lots of great music breakdowns. That drumming offbeat about 2 minutes in. Badass guitar solo. At one point, it sounded like the Spy Hunter 2 NES theme song. I love this song
You mean
for real.
Peter Gunn? It sounded like Peter Gunn.
Peter Gunn.
Yeah.
Peter Gunn.
Yeah, but this album came out a long time ago.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. Let's see, Tim. It's Tim's turn again.
Well, I just kind of want to throw back and say that I think L'America was an awesome choice. Like that's a great song. And so I think for my number 2, I'm gonna go with one of my other favorite songs, which is the Alabama song "Whiskey Bar." Also from the first album, yeah. Man, it's just so much fun. It's so slinky, that boom. It's just so slinky with the polka feel, and I love the lyrics. I think that they're one of those things that you could take at the surface, and they're kind of silly. They're kind of whatever, but much like the end of the line, or end of the night, where Will was stuck in his apartment. I've been stuck in my apartment listening to this song, going, "Wait a minute, where is the next whiskey bar?" So
it's in Alabama, not Seattle, unfortunately.
Well, but Alabama is not a place in the song. Alabama is a person.
I know. Give me my moment of greatness here, okay?
Okay.
We did Leonard Skinner already. You had your greatness.
No, I do. I love this song. I think it's, it is a cover, but it's also unlike anything they did afterwards. And I think that's unfortunate.
Dude, their covers are crazy good. Crazy good.
I was just looking at this 3 LP live set I have, and it's got a bunch of covers. They do like "Who Do You Love" for 7 minutes. Like, that's great. They do a little Crossroads on here. Like, yeah, it's gonna be Yeah, Alabama song for number 2. It's in my playlist, has been for years, and it will never go away. It's so good.
All right, my number 2 is Roadhouse Blues.
Yeah. Classic.
It's just a fucking great blues rocker. It's a great opening track. It's just one of their finest. Like when you
What'd you do this morning? Grab myself a beer.
Grab myself a beer. So good. So good. Will, what's your number 2?
Yeah, what you got?
Well, it's not Roadhouse Blues, I can tell you that.
I know
Where
yours isn't my number one either.
My Wild Love from Waiting for the Sun.
Oh wow. Okay.
Dude, that song sounds so alien, and considering when it came out in like what 68, holy
Yeah.
shit. It is so ahead of its time. They came out today. He would be like, I think they're being too artistic and not being good songwriters at this point. Like, it's that fucking good. It's so dope. It sounds unlike anything else. Sounds like you're conjuring like around a bonfire, and you're like you want some werewolves to show up, and you're like, yeah, you know, and you're clapping that weird offbeat. It's fucking sick. It's amazing. It's better than this band, I dare say. It's pretty good. I know. That's nonsense. I know. That's straight up hyperbole, and I agree. I understand. Yeah. It's late.
All right. Well, my number one is off of L.A. Woman, and it is
Okay.
Riders on the Storm.
There you go, man. That's a perfect number one. It's good.
Yeah. Can't argue with it.
This is
Yeah.
hands down my favorite Doors song. 100% nostalgia for me. Like I said, my friend had the tape, and we would listen to this song all the damn time. And it was such a song that you would just change the words. Like I remember him changing it to Loogie in the pool. Um, we would just it was like a part of our childhood was just what we would sing so many things to that beat of that or that melody of Riders on the Storm. Love this
Boners
fucking
in the
song.
porn. That
Exactly,
was
it's so good. Loogie in the pool. Dun, 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 dun. I see you floating down. Won't you come around? Loogie in. It's just my favorite Doors song.
That's beautiful.
Shout out, Michael. What about you, Will? What's your number one?
Touch me, babe. Can't you see that I'm not afraid? It's just such a damn good pop song. God agrees because he's thundering. What's up? It's just so good.
It's on the soft parade.
Yeah,
Chase.
it's on Soft Parade. Yeah, I had to represent it, man. It's just so
No,
good,
that was good. It's
dude.
good.
There's like it's just got like you could. It's like Tom Jones. You could be Carlton from Fresh Prince and just straight up get down to this fucking song. It's just so epic, man. Once that chorus hits, you feel it, man. Doesn't matter who you are, how you feeling, you're gonna get a little goosebump going on because it's that good of a song. It's just perfect song craft and fucking dope as hell, man. Sorry, I had to put a single on here. Had to happen.
No, supposedly I put 4. So
Well, and there's so many that we
because
didn't touch on.
the mosquito was a
Oh
single.
yeah, wait. Wintertime Love was a single too.
No, that's the
Oh,
one
okay,
I.
okay.
It's not a
That's the one that
single.
wasn't. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's the
yeah.
one that isn't.
But I didn't know the mosquito or not to touch the earth were singles. So
Yeah.
And obviously, like, there's a bunch of singles on the greatest hits that we could pick here. Break On Through, of course.
Yeah.
Light My Fire, nobody's picking.
Nope.
People Are Strange is an awesome choice, I think. 20th Century Fox, Ghost Song. But as I alluded to earlier, I think my favorite song is on Strange Days. And I'm going with My Eyes Have Seen You.
Nice.
Yeah, everything I said about Take It As It Comes, this song kind of does as well. Kind of where they play it and then play it again a little faster or heavier, whatever.
Yeah.
I love the little. I mean, just like from the word go, from the first note, the guitar line is super smooth, and then the keyboard almost sounds like one of those, turn of the century 100 years ago pianos that you would get in saloons and whatnot. And it's just this real nice marriage. It's a real jazzy, light drum beat. Just the phrase "My eyes have seen you." That's as deep as you want it to be. No, I love that song. Every time it comes on, the chorus is super punk rock. And then, that guitar solo at the end just sounds so gnarly. And I love that song. I could listen to it on repeat.
I'm glad you put it on there. Very much.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a great song.
That's when like going through the discography, like there was a lot of songs that I did not know existed that I really love, and that is one of them.
Shout out to L'America. Like, people sleep on that song. That's an awesome song.
I'm telling you, shout out to the Mosquito. Ignore the lyrics and just listen to the fucking music
No.
on that track.
But shout out to 5 to 1 because that is an actual good song, unlike the Mosquito.
Hey.
Go back and listen to the fucking Mosquito. I'm telling you.
I did twice because I had to verify whether or not I thought it was racist or not. And you know what?
The music wasn't racist.
Is that it might not be racist, but it could be considered so. Sorry.
Well, that racist is not a word that comes to mind when I think of the Doors.
Thank you.
That is very fair. That is very fair. I wouldn't say that either. But to be fair, it was written after Jim Morrison was in the band, so I'm not going to say anything.
And shout out to Ray Manzarek. We lost him a number of years ago as well.
Yeah.
He's truly like, there's a lot of talent in this band. A lot of talent.
I'm telling you, Full Circle's fucking good.
Yeah, I was surprised at how good it was. I'm sad I missed on it. Sad I slept on it all these years. It's like so good.
Also, I want to give a shout out to Indian Summer for being a dope song. Anybody else have some songs that they didn't put on the top 5 that they would like to put on the top 5 possibly?
Oh, yeah. My number 2 is literally, it says Roadhouse Blues / Light My Fire / The End. Because, like, those three were so
Hello, I Love You. Won't you tell me your name? Lover Madly. I think that one's a great one.
Good one. There's a lot of great songs through discography. Y'all should check them out.
Who is it? Oh, the Doors? Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
All right, so this has been our top songs for the Doors. Leave us your favorite
Celebration
songs.
of the Lizard.
That's right. I'll insert Lisa at the end of this. Yeah, be sure to like and subscribe. We really appreciate it. Check out our socials below. Subscribe because we're going to talk about the artwork on Friday, and that's always the best episode. So, be safe, make good decisions.
We have no idea what we're doing.